Okay, this is coming from a place of love, I promise, but what happened to you? Weren't you the smart kid? Why are you struggling now? I can tell you why if you just put your ego aside for like 10 minutes. I don't know how old you are right now, but I can assume the smarter you was a kid, the older you are watching this video. Luckily for me, I was the average smart kid, so I wasn't as smart as the smartest, but I also wasn't as average as the averagest. And I went through something. I went through the same thing you're going through, just at a younger age. And I realized something at a younger age than you. Unless you're younger than me, then I don't know. This doesn't apply to you. But if you're older than me, this finally makes me better than you at one thing. And what's that one thing, you may ask? Failing. I'm better at you than failing. Obviously, not as good as some other people who are failing way more, but also succeeding way more after that. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm going to tell you straight up. Tough love is the theme of this video. If you're not ready to get your self-image broken into a million pieces today, then click off this video and come back when you are ready, okay? You hate effort because you think you're above it. You think effort and putting in effort means struggling. And you think struggling is for losers. Give me a break. Struggling is for every single human on this earth. So if you're not ready to struggle, I don't know why you're watching this video. If this is not clicking in your head yet, I'm going to give you an analogy. Your ego is like a toxic, manipulative ex-boyfriend that you've had that really wanted to isolate you from all the people that you love and all the things that make you happy. But instead of the people that you love and the things that make you happy, it's effort. Your ego is isolating you from putting in effort, which is what makes you a, first of all, better human being, and second of all, a smarter human being. Effort is what makes something worthwhile. And with effort, you can make that thing sustainable. It can give you sustainable results. While most average kids learn to fail at a very young age, and after failing, they learn to get back up, you never learned that. You never learned resilience. You never learned grit. You never learned how to pick yourself back up because you got through everything super easily and didn't have any challenges. That's why I'm saying the smarter you were as a kid, let's say you got a 1600 on the SAT, you get into college, you get into real life, that shit is going to make you fail in every other part of your life because you don't have resilience. A lot of smart kids are praised for being smart or being talented, and that does not require any effort whatsoever. That is not up to you. That is not in your control, which is what makes it so difficult when you encounter a problem that makes you question that identity of, am I smart? When adults in your life complimented you on those things like talent and innate ability, those are things that you cannot control, which means it feeds your ego, but it doesn't feed your desire to be better or to put in more effort so that you can get even smarter because you think you've reached the peak. You think, oh my gosh, I'm already at the top. So you don't feel like you need to do anything. But here's the thing. When someone is in front of everybody in a race and they slow down just a little bit, the two people behind them, the two closest people, are going to catch up to them really, really quickly. And I'm saying that metaphorically, but if you think you're at the top, think again because people are going to start passing you 2 seconds later. So how do you start building resilience and continuing to grow and not plateau after a semester in college because it was much harder than you thought it was? I'm going to give you 7 easy, actionable steps plus mindset shifts that will hopefully, if you implement them with intention and so you stay consistent in implementing them, will help you grow as a person and will help grow your resilience. Step number 1 is obviously mental because you can't change anything unless you've changed what you're thinking. Step down from the pedestal you've created for yourself. You are not as good as you thought you were. You are not as great as you think you are or adults tell you you are. Because listen, you do the same thing, but at different ages, it hits different. If a 2-year-old learns how to play Chopin on the piano, that's impressive. Like world record, like hit me up. Guinness World Records, hit me up. But if you're 25 and you know how to play Chopin, I don't know how you say it, Chopin on the piano, that's like, okay, that's cool. Not everyone does that, but I guess it's fine. So the older you get, the less exciting and the less impressive things you do get. Number 2 is a mindset shift this is extremely empowering, and that is to shift your external locus of control. If you don't know what that means, it's like how much control you have over your life and everything that happens in your life. Shift your external focus of control into your internal focus of control. This makes you so much more aware of every choice and action that you do, that you make, that leads to how your life is going to be or how your life currently is. It gives you a sense of power in how you want your life to be. Obviously, as a Muslim, I believe everything is up to the will of God. Like if God says something will happen, it will happen no matter what. And if he says something won't happen, it won't happen, even if you try 100 years to do it. So with that in mind, I still need to tie my camel. I still need to try hard. I still need to focus the shift of blame not on the external, but on the internal. And a lot of smart kids, they blame their teachers, they blame the curriculum, they blame their lack of sleep, or they blame, I would have just gotten a better grade if I tried enough. Number 3 is kind of a short one, and it's take ego out of the equation. And what I mean by that is take your believed personalized attacks out of the equation. Number 4 is a mindset shift and an actionable step, and that is to complement your resilience and grit, not your innate talent. When you complete a task and it's to your liking, or even if it's not to your liking, do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just do something and it's like, I didn't do as good as I thought I would, or I hoped I would, because I was doing it with thoughts and prayers, not actual actionable steps. When that happens, compliment yourself on your resilience. Compliment yourself on the way you worked through that problem, or you tried, right? You didn't get it the first time, but you got it the third time, or you got it the 5th time, but you tried. And that's what matters most. Number 5 is gamify the task. If it's difficult, I swear to you, just turning it into a game makes it at least 10 times easier. For example, when I time myself to finish writing something, or to finish reviewing something, or to finish a set of math problems, I get stuff done so much easier. And this also connects to the Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law is that work fills the time that you give it. So if you time yourself 30 minutes to complete a task that you would have otherwise given 1 hour to complete, you will complete that thing in 30 minutes, give or take 5 minutes. And also something that relates to that is give yourself a reward at the end. So I see a lot of Freya Lauren videos of like studying until my face mask dries, studying until the ice melts my Red Bull, studying until my hair dries or something like that. Give yourself a reward at the end to keep you motivated as part of gamifying that task. This one is super niche. So if you already know this girl, I know you're trying, okay? I know you have so much effort that you put into things that you do already, even if you're just watching her videos and doing nothing else. If you watch Amy Wang videos, that girl is life-changing. Like, I don't know. I want to write a whole essay about how she helped change my view and perspective on being a smart kid or on being a successful kid, because those two are very different things. I started thinking, oh, this is not really about the grade, although grade is a big part of it. But grade was not my biggest motivator for putting in effort in my classes and for doing the work. It was understanding. It was the knowledge. So Amy Wang, this is a public shout out to you. You might never see this, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. And now I want to end on a note that is super cliche, but I hope this motivates you. Honestly, I want to make a whole separate video on watch this when you're motivated type of video, but I'm going to leave off with this message is that Failure means you're trying. If you're not failing, you're not trying. If you're not falling, you're not trying. So yeah, love you guys. Until next time, bye.